Dima, let's start our lesson. Good morning, students. Glad to see you.
Very glad to see you too.
Are you safe and sound? You may sit down. Let's start our lesson. I'd like you to divide into 3 teams. Masha, will you join girls, please? This game is called Jeopardy. Please listen to the rules. There are 3 categories given in the upper row of the board. The first category is called choose the correct option. The second category explain, and the last category revise. You have to choose the category and the number of scores. And you know the question is more difficult if the score is higher. After listening to the question, you will have 20 seconds to discuss your answer in your group. If you answer correctly, you get scores. If your answer isn't correct, another team will have a chance to answer this question. Is it clear? Who will be the first? Let's start with you. Choose the category. Explain. And your number of scores? 200. Explain the following abbreviation. GCSE.
General Certificate of Secondary Education.
Yes, it is correct, and you get 200 scores. Let's continue. The second team, choose the category. Choose the correct option and 200. The academic year in British schools is divided into 3 terms, 2 terms, or 4 terms. You may discuss. B, 2 terms. Let's check. The academic year in British schools is divided into 3 terms. So now it's your turn, boys. Choose the correct option and the number of scores. 300. The oldest British public school is Eton, Harrow, or Winchester. You may discuss it in your team. A, Eton. Let's check. Winchester. The answer wasn't correct. Now it's your turn. Yes or no? Now it's your turn. Choose the correct option. And the number of scores? 100. 400. Eton College is a boarding school for boys and girls, boys or girls. Only for boys and only for girls. Discuss it in your group.
Voice.
Let's check the answer. Yes, brilliant. And you get how many scores? 400 scores. The second group. Choose the category. Sophia, Masha. Explain. And the number of schools?
Explain
300. What are the stages of primary schools?
infant school and junior.
Let's check your answer. Infant schools and junior schools. Yes, it is correct, and you get your scores. Boys, could you repeat? Explain. How many scores? 400. Explain the following Chinese proverb. It's my favorite. Teachers open the door, but you must enter by yourself. You may discuss it in your groups. Discuss it.
Что нужно сделать?
Explain this proverb. Объяснить. Explain how to understand it. Using your words.
По-русски.
Let's translate. Учитель самостоятельно учить. Андрей.
If teacher opens the door, you must.
Opens the door.
You must.
How do you understand the phrase teachers open the door?
The teacher. Ну, когда учитель открывает
In English. What does it mean? Teachers open the door. Andrei, will you try to explain? Could you speak louder? Teacher gives you what? Knowledge. Teacher gives you knowledge, and if you what? Yes. Be successful. So everything depends on what? Everything depends on students and their motivation.
Yes.
Boys, I don't think you answered well. Let's continue. Now, girls, now it's your turn. It was explained. Let's continue. Revise 200. These schools take pupils of all abilities without exams. What kind of school is it? Without exams. Without exams. Are you ready to answer? Could you speak? Comprehensive. Let's check. It is correct. Number one. Yes? Girls, now it's your turn. Choose the category. Revise? 300. 300. The oldest university in Britain. University, not school. Be attentive. It is very popular. I see. got an answer? Time is over. Your answer, Oxford. Let's check. University of Oxford, and you get your scores. Boys, choose the category. Choose the correct option and the number of scores. 500. Winston Churchill, 6 other British Prime Ministers, the poet Lord Byron, and many other famous people were educated in Eton College, Winchester College, or Harrow School. Guess the answer. You may discuss it in your group. The question is more difficult if the score is high. You know the rules of this game. Guess the answer. What's your answer? B. B. Let's check. Harrow School. Harrow School. Now it's your turn. The first team. Revise 400. Oh, it's as far as I remember. It's your favorite subject. You know Hogwarts is divided into 4 houses or 4 departments. What are departments? Each bearing the last name of its founder. Name these departments. 4 departments of Hogwarts. Yes. You may just
Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, and Gryffindor.
let's check. Let's check. Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw. And you get your scores. Excellent. The second team. 400. Revise. Translate from Russian into English. Около 90% детей Великобритании посещают государственные общеобразовательные школы. Самыми популярными школами являются школы-пансионаты. Translate.
In Britain, state comprehensive schools. Comprehensive.
Yes, it is correct. Go on.
The most popular schools
Plural are школы-пансионаты. Yes, Masha, you're right. Boarding schools, yes. The most popular schools are boarding schools. Boys, explain 100. What is co-educational education? Co-educational education or co-educational system?
It's for in English.
For girls and boys, or give me one more adjective. Mixed schools, yes. It is correct. Time is over, and our winner is the first team. My congratulations. Thanks for your answers. Lesson is over. You may go to the canteen.